In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get free leads for your local business using Google Maps, which is also now called Google Business Profile. It's absolutely essential. So if you're a local business, so if you're a roofer, if you're a painter, if you're a lawyer, a dentist, if you've got a car repair garage or a beauty salon, this is absolutely brilliant for yourself because you can get absolutely free leads if you know how to set up and optimize your Google Maps or your Google Business Profile properly. So consider this as a mini Google Maps or GMB tutorial for your business. Get into it now. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to set up your GMB account, your Google Maps account, which will ultimately then start giving you free leads for your local business. So the example I'm going to give in today's tutorial is going to be for a roofer, but it applies to every business. So every business it's the same concept that's going to apply. I'm going to show you step by step on exactly what you need to do. Before I do continue, do hit that subscribe button. I'm Ajay Dhunna. I'm a digital marketing specialist and I help businesses grow. I help businesses get more profitable, get more customers in, generate more leads. So let's get on with the show. Okay, so Google Maps, what is it? So let's say if you type in roofers near me. So if you're looking for someone to repair your roof, right, you get all these text-based ads, right? So you get these local service ads and then you get your Google ads. But then when you scroll down the page, look what happens here. This really stands out, right? Because it's got a huge map here. And then it's got 3 listings over here. This is called the local 3-pack, right? And this is your Google Maps or GMB or Google Business Profile. It's all the same thing. Google just keeps changing its name, right? And this is where you want to be to get free leads for your local business. And what this is an area which Google promotes for local businesses. So when people are typing in, for example, roofers near me, or local roofers, or roofers in Birmingham, or if you've got a different business, there could be, like, for example, a dentist near me, or dentist in Birmingham, or local dentist. So this is absolutely golden, because the advantage of this is, regardless of how many times somebody clicks here, it's absolutely free. It's not going to cost you a single penny. These guys have only just put their website and directions on, but you can also have a call button here as well, so people can actually call you directly from the Google page, and they can and there's so many other options that are available. And then even if you don't manage to get inside this section here, when you click on more businesses, you can see all these other businesses, and look how much they stand out. You see what I mean? They've got a call button here, and they've got a call button here. So now what I'm going to do, I want to show you how to set up your GMB account, your Google Maps account, to get free leads into your business. So the first thing you need to do is you need to go to business.google.com, or you can go to google.com/business. And when you get to that, you come to a screen like this. And then if you click on sign in, let me get rid of this. If you click on sign in button, it asks you to sign in, but you don't want to sign in because you want to create an account here. So you click on create account, and then it'll say, is this for my personal use, for my child, or for work or my business? So select that option there, which is for your work or for your business. And now what you can do here, you can use your own email address, or you can use a Google email address. But for the sake of this video, I want to keep it super simple for you, and could use all the easiest options possible. So you click on get email address, and then you type in your details. It's just the basic details, right? So AJ Dhunna here, and click on next, and then it's going to ask your date of birth, your gender, click on next, your email address. So what you can do here, you can either type in your email address. If you've already got a Google email address, you can type it in, or if you haven't, you can click here to get a Gmail email address, and it'll come up with some recommendations. What I always say is I don't like these random ones with numbers on them, so always try to create a nice email address. So if you're a roofer, just type in, like, for example, roofers, ABC roofers, or whatever your company might be called. and then click on next. If it's gone here, let's try to make it ABC Roofers UK. Okay, great. And then you simply type in a password. Click on next. And what we're doing here, we're creating your Google Maps profile. That's the first thing that you need to do, right? And then you type in your phone number here, and it says that Google will verify this number via SMS, right? So, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to type in a landline number, just any landline number. Okay, it's not going to verify it because I have typed in a landline number, or it's not a genuine number. But what you do here is you just type in your official number here, and then you click on next. And then when you do click on next, you'll come to a screen like this. And what it'll say is it will start asking you for your business details. So in this case, when you start entering your details here, it will automatically try to guess what your business is. And if your business already exists, it'll start displaying it here. So I can type in roofers. See what I mean? All these roofers. So if that is your business, like roofers, if that is your business, you can select it. If it's not, you can just carry on typing it. It doesn't really matter. So I can type in roofers ABC. I'm just making up a fictitious name. And then what's really important is that you select a category. So when you click in here, you type in the most relevant category to your business. So in this case, I'm going to type in roof, and you can see that as soon as I start typing in, it starts to auto suggest some categories, right? So in this case, I'm going to select roofing service, and don't worry about it too much about have I got the right category or which category it should have been, because you can always change this later on. Okay, so just select something for now. So for now, I want to select in roofing service, and then you click on next. And it says here that, do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a shop or an office? And that's up to you. So in this case, a roofer normally goes out. So in this case, I'm going to select no on that. And then I'm going to click on the next button. And now you can type in your location, so the location that you will serve. So where do you want to get customers from? So in this case, I'm going to type in, for example, Birmingham, and just make sure you get the right Birmingham, because that's the USA. So I'm going to type in Birmingham here, and again, you can type in multiple locations. So if I type in Wolverhampton, for example, I can do that, right? But don't worry about this too much. We just want to get the profile set up for now, and you just want a presence on Google Maps, because later on in another video, I want to show you how you can optimize your Google Maps profiles or your Google Business profile. So then you click on the next button here, and then you enter your phone number. Now, this is the phone number that you want people to call once they see your ad. So once they see your listings on Google, where do you want them to, what number do you want them to call? So over here, again, so I'm just going to type in any phone number for now. And if you've got a website, type in your website address over here, because once you type in your website address, it's important that you get as much information in as possible to help the algorithm rank your listings compared to your competitors. So the more you look after your listings, the more Google is going to look after you in effect. But if you don't know what it is, don't worry about it for now. You can always fill it in later. Click on the next button. And then what happens is that Google's going to ask you to enter your address here. So you're going to enter your street name, your postal town, and your postcode. Now, the reason Google does that is because Google is going to send you a card. It's going to send you in the post, typically 5 to 7 days. It's going to send you a piece of card through your letterbox, and on it's going to be a code. It could be like a 4 or 6 digit code, and you just need to come back and say, hey, this is the code, because it just verifies that the address that you're telling Google is your genuine address and you're not just making it up. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to type in verify later. So if you've entered address, you can type it in here, or you can click on verify later. And now what happens is it says, okay, so you told us that your service is roofing service. Are there any other services that you provide, right? And again, you don't need to worry about this too much for now, because you can always carry on answering it later. But if something does appeal, you can say, yes, I also do gutter cleaning, and then you can click on the show more button here, and you can type in gutter repairs, roof repairs for storm. So these are really good. So you need to, later on, you need to make these as comprehensive as possible, because then you're going to attract the right audiences. You can also click over here and say add custom service. So if you do other services, like for example, if you do window cleaning, for example, right? Now I've got to see whether that's going to be acceptable. So yes. So okay, so I've typed in window cleaning because a roofer may decide, hey, I'm also going to do window cleaning. But obviously, this is just an example that I'm giving you, right? But you'll spend a bit more time creating your categories. But again, if you don't know the details, don't worry about it. Just get your profile created. You can always come back to this and add more and more details. And then it asks you opening hours. And again, try to fill this in. But if you don't know all the details, don't worry. You can come back and enter these in later. So for the sake of over here, look, this is a great option. So this is really great because you can enter 24 hours, but this is normally good for emergency services like emergency lock repairs, or even if you do emergency roofing, then you could say that, hey, that's us, right? That's going to appeal to us. So, or you can just type in your actual working hours. So for example, 9 a.m. and closes at 5 p.m. And then you can add multiple hours, because if you take a break in between, so you can say on Mondays, we also work on, let's say, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can add multiple hours for one day. And let's do the same for Tuesday and so on. But you get the point. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to enter all the details now, because you generally get the point. You do the same for Wednesday, same for Thursday, same for Friday, same for Saturday, and same for Sunday. Because the advantage will be that if your business is open, when Google shows it on the Google page, it will say they're open. If the user is outside your hours, it'll say closed. Okay. And then you click on the next button here. Then here you can enter some information about your business. You can enter up to 750 characters, and I do highly recommend you really go for gold on this. But again, you don't have to do it right now. For now, just fill in the basic information. So I'm going to type in roofing services, repairs, and new roof tiling in Birmingham and areas. Call for a quick quote. Same day service level. Okay, so again, you get the point. So it keeps telling you here how many characters you've had. And this is really go for gold on this once you've created your profile, because this Google My Business will get you free leads for your local business, right? So do follow this GMB tutorial on Google Maps or GMB. Now over here, what you can do, you can enter some photos, because if you enter some photos, people get a feel for, hey, this is a real business, right? It's a real business, real people behind it. And it just gives people a bit of a feel about the type of jobs that you've done. So you can showcase your work. It's a great opportunity to showcase the types of roof works that you may have done, or type of work that you've done. Because, you know, even people might want to see the before and after and so on. So again, you can skip this if you want to, or you can click on here and add some photos in. I recommend that you add photos on a regular basis, but for the sake of this video, just add one or two just to get you started, because we just want to get the profile created. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on the skip button. If you want to add photos, you can click on select photos and just select the photos from your local computer. But again, you can always do it later as well. For the sake of this video, I'm going to click on the skip. And then it says stand out from the competition, start advertising your business with Google Ads. This is something a bit more advanced, so I recommend, for the sake of now, don't do it yet, because that's another topic. I will show you how you can advertise your Google Maps business on using Google Ads. But for the sake of this, please just skip. Press the skip button for now. Okay, don't click on get started. Otherwise, it'll take forever to get the whole profile set up. So then it's giving you some other options. Get a custom domain for your website and email address, and it's trying to get you into other things. But again, for now, just click on the skip button. We want to keep it as simple as possible. You can add your website details in later on. So click on skip. Your edits will be visible once you're verified. And if you remember, earlier on we said that you got to enter your postal address, so Google will send you out a card. And then once it's verified, then your details will be available on the Google page, and it looks something like this. Click on continue. And that is it, really, guys. That is it. So what you've done now is that now you have created your Google profile, and you can see some information here. It says roofers ABC not publicly available, because you need to click on get verified. It shows your working hours, which you can now change. You can change your phone number. You can add your website address. So if I wanted to add my website address now, I can simply click on here, add website, and I can type in www.roofersabc.co.uk and click on the save button, and so on, and just close that. You can see the website's there now, right? So again, what you do need to do, you need to click on get verified. And to get verified, you need to enter your address and your details. So let me just enter some details in for now. And then the phone number and so on. So it's asking me here now to get verified. Because I've entered a landline phone number, it's giving me the option of text message or call. But obviously I'm not going to get myself verified, so I'm going to skip this part, okay? Because obviously I'm just creating this video to show you what you can do. What you can also do then is you can go into these options here and start expanding on all the options that you've got. So for example, if you want to add photos, as soon as you go to business.google.com, you can click on photos here, and you can start adding more photos. Your logo, your company logo, that's a great one to add. And then you can add some other photos. And then likewise, you can start adding more services. So these are all the services that we've already entered. So you can click on more services, and then you can edit your profile. There's so much you can do now. But again, the key thing is start adding your basic profile. And then in another video, I will show you how to do more advanced optimization of your Google business profile. But this one is just to help you get more leads flowing into your business. So guys, do take advantage of this. It's an absolute golden tool, which a lot of businesses are neglecting. Now, some businesses say, hey, we're already on Google Maps, or we've already got a profile there. But the question is, you might have your profile, but is it properly optimized? Okay, so that's why you need to subscribe to this channel, or make sure you keep following me, because I will be showing more videos on how to do some really advanced optimizations on your Google business profile. If you've got any questions about Google Maps, do put them in the comments area below. I will answer them questions personally, every single one of them myself. If you already got Google Maps for your local business, tell me, what's been your experience? How are you measuring how many leads you're getting, or how many phone calls you're getting? Because it's really important to get your tracking working correctly, so you get more and more leads, and you know exactly how many leads you're getting, where they're coming from, what words people are typing into Google in order to reach out to your business. So do put some comments in the comments area below. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and do remember to subscribe. And if you want to know more about how to get more leads into your business, watch this video. It's an absolute must. It will show you more things that you can do to get more leads into your business. Goodbye for now.